Hi, I'm Eloise, and you are listening to the audio version of our blog post because sometimes you just can't read one more thing on a screen. The purpose of our blog is to provide branding and encouragement for students, professionals, small businesses, and entrepreneurs. Sometimes our content is focused on personal branding in your career, and sometimes we focus on business branding and marketing. But today we are combining them and talking about Meet the Team posts and how to do them correctly and differently. So let's dive in. We have all seen Meet the Team posts on social media, but do they capture your attention? Do you want to stop and read the long caption about the team member? You may just like the post and move on without reading much about it. This blog post is about ways to make sure your Meet the Team posts don't just add to the noise of social media, but actually provide something of value. I love Meet the Team posts because 1, it humanizes the brand. Number 2, it helps customers connect with the brand. Number 3, it creates opportunities for more engagement on social media because the employee will share it and their biggest supporters will engage with the post, which is always good for your business. And number 4, it can assist the company culture and uplift your employees. As with anything, good ideas can get diluted and become ineffective. I'm passionate about writing on this topic because brands are posting about their team in order to just check the box, instead of posting because it's strategic and engaging for others. There are 4 areas I want to draw your attention to today. These will help you think about your content differently for the future and break through all of this noise on social media. The first thing is timing. Timing is everything. Many people do a campaign and post about each team member each day of the week, or maybe once every week. There's nothing wrong with this, and we've done this many times with our clients. But once you've done that, what if you posted when there was something new to share about a person in your company or even just what's going on in your company? This approach feels more natural and organic and can be replicated continuously. It doesn't get old. So here are some examples. Number 1, maybe you post when you have a new employee. This shows growth for your company and makes your new employee feel welcome. So that's great. Number 2, what if you posted when there was a celebration of a promotion, a certification, or maybe a team member or a couple team members exceeded a goal? This requires company culture and knowing what's going on with your employees, which all of that makes for a better brand. So it really affects more than just a social media post. Number 3 is a change in services, or maybe who on your team is going to be helping with those services. So this reduces the feeling of being another number. So as the customer who's reading that, I see the person who would be serving me, and I want to work with them. Okay, the next thing after timing is delivery. Delivery needs to be strategic. If you're going to put forth effort, time, and money into your Meet the Team campaign, you need to make sure it serves a purpose and moves the needle in terms of brand awareness or revenue, or both. Here are a few things to think about. Number 1, should all of the information about the team member be in a social media post? Or can you give a little bit of information in the post and then entice followers to read or watch more on your blog or website? Then you are moving people from borrowed land, which is social media, to a place with captured attention. That's your website. Once you have them on your website, make sure you have an opt-in so you can capture their email address and continue to share with them. Okay, number 2, how can you post this content in multiple places to reach as many people as possible? Because remember, not everybody likes to use the same platforms. Posting once on Facebook or Instagram is great, but it has a limited lifespan. Consider YouTube, your website on the About page, LinkedIn, Instagram and Facebook stories along with the posts that you did, Instagram TV for those videos that are longer than 60 seconds, Pinterest if that applies to your company and industry, Twitter, TikTok, and creating social media ads through Facebook. Make sure that the content is adapted to each one of these platforms so that it does well on each. You can't just create the graphic once and then hope it fits all of them. It'll look sloppy and it won't actually be very effective. If the content is created well, your team member will want to share and repost. And here's the thing, create content your team members want to share. Okay, and the last thing here in delivery is once you've captured the visual content and crafted the message or the words, think outside of digital delivery. What if you repackaged the content for a local magazine ad or compiled all the content for your presentation packet for potential customers? If you're going to put forth the time, effort, and money to compile this content, whether visual or through words, use it multiple times. The next area is the voice, which is your words that you use. The words that you use in your captions, in your graphics, or in your videos are incredibly important. I want to encourage you to think outside the box and not do what you are seeing everyone else doing. I want you to focus your words on what the customer wants to hear. Let's think about social media specifically. Customers are on social media for their own needs. You need to be speaking to them in a way that meets them in their need. You need to be sharing about your team member or team members in a way that shows the customer how they are serving them or making their life better. The customer is not going to be captivated by the team member's favorite ice cream flavor or what they like to read. The customer will be interested to know about how the team members' accomplishments, credentials, experience, or interesting facts can serve that customer and make them better. Don't force the content or just post to post. So many companies do this. And this applies to all social media strategy, but especially meet the team posts. After voice, we need to think about those visuals. And I'm talking about photography and videography. First, let's dive into photography. The quality of your images or your image matters, period. Because we offer brand photography, of course, I believe the best way is to hire a photographer to capture each team member. But I also believe that capturing them is the most important thing. You can use a newer iPhone with the portrait setting and go outside with natural light to capture a strong picture of your team members. And if you need more advice on this, I would encourage you to check out our blog posts on brand photography on the blog. Hiring a photographer and then sharing the photos with each team member is a really nice perk or gift of working with you. The employee can use that picture on their own social media and add it as a profile picture on LinkedIn. Again, create content that your employees are proud to share. A strong picture that makes them look good is a great way to do that. Okay, let's talk about videography. If you have already done traditional meet the team campaigns before, or you post about your team members on a consistent basis, think about incorporating video into your strategy. You can do a 30 to 60 second video on each team member, or you can do one video for the whole team, or you can pair a couple team members together that have good energy and can speak on their area or field or department. I do recommend hiring a professional videographer. We work with Mac Media team here in the Alabama area for our videos. But think about it this way. You don't want poor lighting, background noise, or unprofessional transitions to distract the viewer and make them lose interest. Remember, this is an extension of your brand. Viewers are always evaluating if your brand or your business is worth their time. Don't let a meet the team video or post or photograph distract from that. My hope is that this blog post will make you think outside the box and think creatively about sharing about your greatest asset, your team. If you need help thinking about how to create a Meet the Team campaign that works for your brand, please email Eloise at eloise@eloisedesignco.com. Please keep following along and, of course, share with others.